Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm Ken Kitts, President of the University of North Alabama, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the faculty and staff of UNA, I welcome you to this fall commencement ceremony honoring bachelor's degree graduates of the Sanders College of Business and Technology. Please rise as we bow our heads for a moment of silence, give thanks for our many blessings this year and for these special graduates here today. Thank you, and please remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you, and please be seated. This ceremony represents a very special time for each graduate and his or her family and friends. To maintain the dignity of this distinctive occasion and out of respect for all of our graduates, we ask that you please silence cell phones and remain seated until the ceremony is ended so that each graduate's name can be heard when announced. Now, commencement is a celebration of academic attainment, and to bring greetings to you from the academic community of the University of North Alabama, it's my pleasure at this point to introduce you to our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Katie Kinney.
Congratulations, graduates. The faculty, staff, and I commend each of you for reaching this significant milestone in your lives. This moment is a testament to your resilience, your passion for learning, and your unwavering commitment to personal growth. In a rapidly evolving world, a college degree is not merely a piece of paper. It is a key that unlocks doors of opportunity and has the power to change the trajectory of lives. Your UNA education is an investment in yourself, a commitment to lifelong learning, and a testament to your ability to overcome challenges and strive for excellence. Our sweet home of North Alabama has a rich tradition of hard work, determination, and innovation. And as graduates of the University of North Alabama, you are now part of a rich legacy that extends beyond these walls. UNA's distinction as Alabama's workforce development university is not just about ensuring that our students acquire skills in order to fulfill in-demand, high-paying jobs across a number of fields and sectors. It's about cultivating a mindset of innovation, adaptability, and collaboration. With your UNA degree in hand, you are well equipped with the tools necessary to contribute to the workforce. In the words of fellow Alabamian Booker T. Washington, excellence is to do a common thing in an uncommon way. As you enter the next phase of your life, strive for excellence in every endeavor. Be innovative, be compassionate, and be leaders who make a difference. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, and never forget that the education you've received here at UNA is not just about personal achievement. It's a call to contribute to society and to make a positive difference in the lives of others. Graduates, I urge you to embrace the opportunities that lie ahead, pursue your passions with unwavering determination, and continue to be lifelong learners. Your UNA education has equipped you with the tools to make a difference, and the world eagerly awaits the imprint you will leave. Godspeed on your journey. Congratulations, and roar Lions.
Thank you, Provost Kenny. I want to introduce now several people who are celebrating this special occasion with you and ask these individuals to stand when their names are called. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. On stage with me are Dr. Vince Bruton, Dean of the Cole Honors College, Dr. Greg Carnes, Dean of the Sanders College of Business and Technology, Mr. Bishop Alexander, Director of Alumni Relations, Dr. Lauren Killen, President of the UNA Faculty Senate, Ms. Manette Ellis, Chief Diversity Officer and Dean of Students, Mayor Andy Betterton, our guest speaker, who will be formally introduced in a few moments, and Dr. Katie Kinney, our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Please join me as we welcome our stage party. You'll note in the wings of the stage that today we're also joined by several members of our faculty from the Sanders College of Business and Technology, whose students are graduating today. Remarkable commentary that these faculty come out to support their students. Please join me in thanking them for being here. Colleagues, thank you. And I also want to recognize and thank Dr. Lloyd Jones, the UNA Studio Jazz Band, and student vocalist McKinley Copeland for providing the amazing music for these ceremonies. If you're enjoying the music that you're hearing, please let them know. And now to our guest speaker. We are most honored to have with us today one of our distinguished alumni and a leader in our local community, City of Florence Mayor Andy Betterton. Andy has 3 degrees from UNA, having first graduated in 1975 and then returning to complete his master's degree. His accounting major particularly served him well for the 33 years that he was chief financial officer for a local firm prior to being elected mayor in 2020. But before achieving the top governmental office in our city, he had already demonstrated his commitment to public service. His 12 years as a member of the Florence City Council and his 7 years on the Florence City School Board earned him appreciation and respect that led to his mayoral election. To us here at UNA, Mayor Betterton has been a supporter of his alma mater for many years and has been most helpful in various projects of joint interest to the university and its host city. His wife, Sandra, has 2 degrees from UNA as well, so they have strong connections to this university and to its academic mission. Please join me in giving a warm University of North Alabama welcome to Florence Mayor Andy Betterton.
I look out, what a great group today. Good afternoon. Today is the day, your special day. Over the years, I've had the distinct pleasure of cultivating friendships with amazing students, faculty, and staff, to include university presidents Dr. E.B. Norton, Dr. Robert Galat, Dr. Robert Potts, Dr. Bill Kale, and now Dr. Ken Kitts and his wife, Dina. I'd also like to mention my great friend, Dr. Roy Stevens, the namesake of Stevens Hall, who at 99 is still driving to his fitness exercise every single day. He's the oldest, he's 99, he's the oldest living World War II veteran in this county and has done amazing things for our community as well. I am grateful to Dr. Kitts for him offering me this coveted opportunity today. My wife and Sandra and I are proud UNA alums and extend to you our congratulations for your achievement. For us, it's hard to believe that we graduated over 50 years ago. Although neither of my parents went to college, they insisted that FSU was the place for me. When I came to Florence State University in the fall of 1971 to join the Marching Pride Band and the Collegiate Singers, I was 17 and only knew one other person on campus. There were approximately 3,000 students, 2 streets running through campus. You could enjoy lunch at the 3C Grill across from Bibb Graves Hall, have a pizza at Pasquale's. Keller Hall had just completed its tenure as a men's dorm. Flowers Hall had a crane sitting in the middle of it. There were no sororities or fraternities, and key punch cards were required for computer classes as well as registration. There was a 10 p.m. curfew only for women, and the cost of full semester tuition, including room and board, was $650. Now, wouldn't that be nice again? Fast forward 50 years. No longer Florence State, the University of North Alabama now has over 10,500 students, 800 full-time employees, a database of over 75,000 alums, and an annual economic impact of over $340 million. UNA has experienced incredible growth and success throughout its existence, and like many of you, still has much more to accomplish. For the next few moments, I want to share some practical knowledge that I've acquired that might be helpful as you navigate your future. Apart from the education I received at UNA, I was taught about the importance of community involvement and service. I believe that my life's path, my employment opportunities, and many of my most treasured moments came to me through the connections and relationships I developed by volunteering and serving my community. Today, as many of you consider what the future holds for you, whether it's career, graduate school, marriage, and family, you may be asking yourself, what will I do after graduation? In my case, is what will I do when I grow up? Well, I'm 70 years old, and I still sometimes ask that about things that I still want to accomplish. I came back to UNA to get my master's in education and later my BS in accounting, as Dr. Kitt said, and worked as a management accountant for many years before becoming mayor. My music degree certainly didn't go to waste. I've been honored to sing in many weddings, funerals, and lots of choral and theater events in UNA and in this community. In fact, I was here when this pipe organ was dedicated in the 70s. It was played by the organist from Notre Dame in Paris, France. I would love to hear those chords again. I hope that message gets along to the music department. Your journey, like mine, may be crooked, bumpy, or challenging. Like me, I'm sure your journey will take you places you don't expect. Life is not easy. It'll throw you curveballs. We live in a challenging and divisive time, but the great news is that you hold the power to affect change in both your personal life and the communities in which you live. I submit to you 3 things you can choose to be today that can bring about the change you want to see in the world around you. 1, today you can be someone who is involved. Community service involvement looks different for everyone. For over 40 years, I've chosen to serve my community through blood donation. I know that the 30 gallons of blood I have provided has sustained and saved lives for many. Giving blood may not be the way you want to give back, but I encourage you to find a volunteer effort and just dive in. Each of us has a unique gift, and there's much to do. Volunteerism will be both personally fulfilling and helpful to the many, many organizations that dedicate themselves to assisting with the many needs in our community. 2, today you can be educated. Keep learning. Education has many facets, and school is certainly one of them. But you can also be educated by listening to others' opinions and ideas. You may not always agree, but oftentimes you will find that listening to someone who sees something differently than you is one of the best ways to sharpen and enhance your knowledge on different topics. Respectful disagreements, I'll say that again, respectful disagreements are healthy and necessary to understand our friends, family, and community members. The more educated you become, the more grounded you will be. 3, today you can be someone who is kind. We need more kindness in this world, don't we? Just like respectful disagreements, we can all show kindness to those around us. The past several years have been difficult for our country. Division and strife seem to reign supreme, but they don't have to. Strive to do simple acts of kindness for others. Give your server a tip, a kind word for service, or do a deed anonymously. I know a guy that for years gave money for needy UNA students with the understanding that no one would ever know the giver. Rachel Martin, a national public radio award-winning host, said, "Today, you have a choice. You can choose between anger and love, division and unity, frustration and hope, selfishness and giving, turning away or showing up. Choose kindness. The choice is simple. It's hard to regret being kind." The future may be uncertain, but today you can be a leader for change. A leader who is involved, who takes pride in preserving our community for future generations. A leader who is educated, who points others in the right direction by learning and listening. A leader who promotes kindness and shows compassion for those hurting and disadvantaged. As a public servant, I've been in 8 elections, winning 6, all nonpartisan. I once lost by 9 votes to a fellow alum. I won one by 10 votes, another by 13. I remind you, every single vote counts. If you want to make a difference, get out, vote. I never dreamed I'd be a politician or have the joy of encouraging future generations like yourselves. Serving as a school board member, city councilman, and now mayor has taught me much. Being a leader is not always an easy thing to do, but the following quote from Eleanor Roosevelt rings true. "Do what you feel in your heart be right, for you'll be criticized anyway." In closing, be vigilant, because you just never know when the good Lord's going to bop you up the side of the head. In May of 2020, at the beginning of the COVID pandemic, I had to put my beloved parents in a nursing home. They had been married 69 years and fortunately were still able to stay together. My family was only able to visit them through an outside window because the fear of COVID was so rampant. It was made harder because my dad's dementia had progressed and my mother's hearing was very poor, even with hearing aids. It's hard, just heart-wrenching, to not be able to touch those you love. In the coming months, we continue to only have window visits. At that time, in-person visits, even with masks, were not allowed because there was no vaccine. My mother had been an amazing seamstress for years, and her crochet work was legendary in her church and community. Everyone she encountered, including first responders, those driving the ambulances, those ladies that served the meals, got one of her dishcloths with a note of encouragement in it, every single one. A member of her Caring Hands ministry, she continued to crochet prayer shawls, 275 to be exact, that were properly prayed over before being shared. She even crocheted mats for the homeless out of plastic grocery bags. I and friends faithfully supplied her with yarn, plastic bags of every hue, and needed supplies to keep her doing what she most loved. I even delivered a beat-up old stained box I found in her house with a needlepoint project still inside I personally had started as a young UNA student and never finished. Naturally, it was the head of a lion. Just so you know, my mother, strong-willed as she was, believed girls and boys alike should have some sewing skills. Sewing on buttons, hemming a pair of pants, darning a sock, etc. I'm telling you all this because at one of my window visits, including a brief chat via telephone, she asked me to go around to the nursing home entrance so the nurse could bring me some things outside to handle for her. She was great at giving orders, so I promptly did that. Wow, to my surprise, there was the UNA Lion Needlepoint Project I started over 40 years and never finished. Somehow she had found it, finished it, and was able to smuggle it out of the nursing home for framing. She said this gift was to be the first thing displayed in my new office in City Hall. Needless to say, I sobbed. I was so proud to be their son. As you go from this place today, continue your education and help make this community, this state, this country, and this planet a better place. Go out and make memories that last a lifetime. Go out and make change that lasts a lifetime. Mark Twain said it best. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Get started today, setting yourself up for a bright future. I wish you all the very best in the years to come, and I look forward to opportunities along with you to shout "Roar Lions" with all of you. God bless you, God bless your families, and most importantly, God bless America. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor Betterton. It's been a real honor to have you with us throughout today's ceremonies. It is my pleasure to again introduce the UNA Studio Jazz Band and Mr. McKinley Copeland for a musical selection.
While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, and raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night.
Thank you very much, Mr. Copeland. The Dean of the Sanders College of Business and Technology will now present candidates for the conferral of bachelor's degrees. Would Dr. Greg Carnes please come forward?
As you are able, would candidates for bachelor's degrees in the Sanders College of Business and Technology please stand and remain standing. President Kitts, it is with great pleasure that I present these candidates to you for the conferral of their bachelor's degrees.
Thank you, Dean Carnes. Through the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees for the University of North Alabama, I now bestow upon each of you your respective bachelor's degree. Please move the tassel from the right edge to the left edge of your cap. And congratulations. You may be seated. So graduates, you are now alumni of the University of North Alabama. And in that regard, Mr. Bishop Alexander, our Director of Alumni Relations, will now come to the podium to bring greetings.
Thank you, President Kitts. Before I begin, like many in the room, just want to first and foremost, to all of our alumni that are back, welcome back. It's always an added blessing to see so many familiar faces. And thank you again to our alumni volunteers for all of your hard work out there at the alumni tent, greeting our guests. But before I begin, I want to just say, and he's played a huge role in my life, but like Mayor Betterton said, so many university presidents do so much. So again, I just want to acknowledge Dr. Kitts for just being one of the greatest presidents in the state of Alabama. Can we just give him a round of applause? Thank you again for your leadership, Dr. Kitts. Distinguished guests, alumni, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, our UNA Fall Class of 2023. On behalf of the Office of Alumni Relations, it is with immense pleasure and pride that we extend our heartfelt congratulations to every one of you on this momentous occasion. As you stand on the cusp of a new chapter, adorned with academic achievements and unforgettable college memories that will last a lifetime, we celebrate not just your accomplishments, but the journey that has brought you to this very point. Your hard work, dedication, and resilience have brought you to the accumulation of your academic endeavors, and for that, we commend you. As you take the next steps into the world beyond our beloved campus, it is my honor and privilege to officially welcome you into the illustrious global alumni community known as our UNA Alumni Association. Our association is more than just a network of 75,000 proud line graduates. It's a permanent bond that connects you to a rich tradition of excellence, to the alumni who came before you, and to the endless possibilities that lie ahead for you. The University of North Alabama, as we know, is a melting pot of learning, growth, and community. And as you venture forth, remember that you carry a piece of this institution with you. You are now part of a global alumni community of proud line graduates who have walked the same halls, sat in the same classrooms, and faced similar challenges with unwavering determination. As lifelong members of our UNA Alumni Association, you will have access to resources and networking opportunities provided to all alumni, not only through the Office of Alumni Relations, but our academic colleges and all of our campus partners, which will not only help you be successful in your professional endeavors, but keep you connected with your alma mater. Our Alumni Association Advisory Board, alumni chapters, and alumni affinity groups around the world are excited to connect with you and begin this new chapter with you. Your journey doesn't end after commencement weekend. It evolves into a new phase where you, as our alumni ambassadors, can contribute to the legacy of excellence that defines our institution through time, talent, and treasure. So class of 2023, take a moment to bask in the glory of your achievements. Appreciate the friendships forged and anticipate the adventures that lie ahead. As you step into this exciting new chapter, know that the University of North Alabama is not just a college you attended, it's a part of who you are. Congratulations, and welcome to our global alumni community. Royal lines and shine on.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alexander. So, graduates, all the preliminaries are now over. We've had our time up here, and now it's your time to join us individually on the stage and be recognized for the hard work that brings you to the platform this afternoon. Will the marshals please begin conducting the candidates to the platform?
Katie Dawn Holland. Tiana Maxine Curley. Keaton Owen Francis. Isabella Grace Edgeworth. Cynthia Etheridge Smith. Garrett D. Jose. Parker Elizabeth Peden, magna cum laude. Curtis Marshall Davidson. Colin Garrett Tate. Charles Russell Carpenter. Calandria Hewlett Thompson. Javia Sine Warner. Emily Christine Tinnan, summa cum laude, Cole Honors College. David W. Adole, cum laude. Bailey Ann Kiker, magna cum laude. Dorothy D. Skinner. Grace Ann Watkins. Ashton Brianna Wilson. Colton Patrick Lopp. Lorena Elizabeth Saenz Macias, summa cum laude. Anna Belen Mermau Franco, cum laude. Margaret Jordan Effinger, magna cum laude, Cole Honors College. Maggie Aletha Drummond, cum laude. Jordan Alexander Hunter, cum laude. Lucas Paul Hively, cum laude. Zachary M. West. Sarah Grace Hudson, summa cum laude. Junuske Nori, summa cum laude. Koi Tuan Nguyen, cum laude. Josephine Lynn Lawley, cum laude. Raven Sky Martin. Jared W. Truitt, cum laude. Matthew Brett Thompson. Joseph David Augustus. Anna Elaine Stokes. Connor Lane Brown. Jonathan Luke Hames. Madeline Elizabeth Weaver. Cynthia Marie Granger. Holly Grace Files, cum laude. Sydney Ashleen Heinrich, magna cum laude, Cole Honors College. Emily Nicole Harville, summa cum laude, Cole Honors College. Jackson Rowe Hall. Hannah Elizabeth Henry. Nicholas Ryan Guerreri. Aranza Vasquez Herrero, summa cum laude. Brenna Mackenzie Tinker, magna cum laude, Cole Honors College. Danielle Elizabeth Morelli, Cole Honors College. Jesse Lee Ham, magna cum laude. Adriana Michelle Salazar Velasquez. Jose Antonio Zambrano Macias. Angel Julian Nigema Young. Mario Ramirez. Alex Munoz. Aaron D. Fennessy, cum laude. Kenneth Jared Rawls. Tamisha Danielle Hinton, magna cum laude. Brianna Paige Smith. Alyssa N. Howard. Jasmine Vidal. John Michael Alvey. Casey Holt Freeman, cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Potts, magna cum laude. Jordan Ashton Wallace. Derek Wade Bishop. Tanner Blake Staggs, magna cum laude. Cabry Faith Southern, magna cum laude. Bailey A. Johnson. Megan Bell Warhurst. Bieric Calvario, magna cum laude.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join with me as we honor all these graduates with a well-deserved round of applause. Graduates, stand up and look at them and thank them. Give them thanks. Thank you. If everyone would be seated for just another moment or two. These are very happy days in the life of our university. Graduates, we do commend you for your hard work and the sacrifices and perseverance that have brought you to the platform this afternoon. We're proud of you, and I want you to hear that. We're very, very proud of you, as are your families and friends. And as you leave this university to make your mark in the world, I have only one small request as president, and that is take UNA with you wherever you go. Take this wonderful, beautiful, dynamic, historically important, 194-year-old university. Carry it in your heart wherever you go. And when you meet fellow alumni tomorrow or years from now, do it with that hearty roar lions and know that you go with our very best wishes with you. I would like to thank Dr. Katie Kinney, Dr. Greg Carnes, Mr. Bishop Alexander, Ms. Manette Ellis, and Dr. Jana Beaver for their assistance with today's program. And we thank each of you in the audience for joining us to help celebrate these graduates. At this time, I'll ask everyone to please rise for the playing of the alma mater.
Thank you all. If everybody, you'll be seated. Thank you all so much for coming today. It's been such an honor to be able to celebrate these graduates with all of you. So we are going to dismiss you out of here. What we will ask is that you'll go out the side doors